Imagine walking through an entire town where every house is empty, the streets are silent, and the only sound is the wind echoing through abandoned buildings. Across America, hundreds of towns have been left behind, victims of gold rushes that ended, natural disasters, economic collapse, or changing times. Today, many of them sit frozen in history, and some have gained reputations for something even stranger. These are the 10 creepiest ghost towns in America. Once home to nearly 10,000 people during the California gold rush, Bodie was known for violence, gambling, and lawlessness. Today, over 100 buildings remain standing exactly as they were left decades ago. Many visitors believe the town is cursed, claiming anyone who steals even a tiny souvenir is plagued by bad luck until it's returned, whether it's superstition or coincidence. This town wasn't abandoned because of ghosts. It was abandoned because of fire. In 1962, an underground coal mine caught fire. More than 60 years later, it's still burning beneath the town. Smoke rises from cracks in the earth, roads have buckled from the heat, and nearly every resident has left. It looks like the setting of a post-apocalyptic movie. Built almost overnight during Nevada's gold boom, Rhyolite was expected to become one of the West's greatest cities. Instead, the gold disappeared. Within a few years, nearly everyone packed up and left. Today, crumbling banks, train depots, and homes still stand beneath the desert sun. A haunting reminder that fortunes can disappear just as quickly as they're made. Hidden deep in the mountains, Garnet is one of America's best-preserved mining towns. Many of its original cabins still contain furniture, dishes, and everyday belongings. Walking its quiet streets feels less like exploring ruins, and more like stepping into a town whose residents simply vanished. Once Alabama's first state capital, Cahaba eventually fell victim to repeated flooding. Today, only ruins remain. As darkness falls, visitors have reported seeing mysterious glowing lights known as the Cahaba Lantern. Scientists have offered possible explanations, but no one has completely solved the mystery. High in the mountains overlooking Death Valley sits Cerro Gordo, once one of the richest silver mining towns in the West. It was also one of the deadliest. Shootouts, mining accidents, and violence claimed countless lives. Today, paranormal investigators report footsteps, unexplained voices, and mysterious figures wandering the abandoned buildings. Montana's first territorial capital quickly became infamous for outlaw gangs and vigilante justice. Executions were common, violence was everywhere. Today, visitors claim they've heard phantom gunshots, horses galloping through empty streets, and voices coming from abandoned buildings. History has a way of lingering. Unlike many ghost towns, St. Elmo is surprisingly well preserved. Old storefronts line the street exactly as they did more than a century ago. Locals tell stories of a woman named Annabelle, who supposedly refused to leave after the mines closed. Some visitors still believe she's watching over the town. Near the edge of the desert lies the remains of a once thriving mercury mining town. Unlike most ghost towns, Terlingua still has a small population, but abandoned buildings, an old cemetery, and countless local legends give it an eerie atmosphere unlike anywhere else in Texas. It's a place where history and mystery. Hidden deep within the Alaskan wilderness stands one of America's most breathtaking ghost towns. Massive red mill buildings tower over empty streets surrounded by glaciers and mountains. The isolation alone is unsettling. Add in stories of strange noises, unexplained lights, and the feeling of being watched. And it's easy to understand why Kennecott tops our list. Which of these ghost towns would you be brave enough to explore? Have you ever visited an abandoned town? Or experienced something you couldn't explain? Share your story in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating history, haunted places, and mysterious legends. Thanks for watching. And remember, just because a town has been abandoned doesn't always mean